Well, when looking for a product or service, the vast majority of Australians head online. But why is it that you end up clicking on one business and not the other? And then what makes you follow through and actually get in touch with that business or purchase, as opposed to just closing the window and leaving the website or leaving the shopping cart unfulfilled? Someone who has made it his business to know the answers to these questions is Sabri Suby, the founder of Australia's fastest growing digital marketing agency, King Kong. And he joins us now to tell us more. G'day, Sabri.
Yeah, good day. How you doing?
Mate, very well. Run us through what you do at King Kong and how you got started.
Yeah, sure. So we're an end-to-end digital marketing agency, which essentially means that, we help our clients increase their traffic, leads, and sales. And basically how I got started, I started 4 years ago in my bedroom with no more than $50 and a computer my girlfriend had bought me. Fast forward kind of 4 years now, I've got a team of 36, and as you mentioned, we're the fastest growing digital marketing agency in Australia.
So what are some of the ways people commonly try to increase or represent their business online? What's most effective?
Yeah, sure. Well, look, there's basically, when it comes to kind of getting more traffic online, and that's essentially the biggest kind of question on people's mind is, how do I get more traffic? And really there's just two kind of major players in the space, and that's really Google or Facebook. And which one is better? It really comes down to what kind of business where are your customers? We kind of have a saying, we're a channel agnostic agency, which is just kind of a fancy way of saying that we don't care what the channel is. It's all about finding your prospects where they are.
So what are some of the best tech tools you use at King Kong to get results for businesses?
Well, typically what we do is we identify, with that business, with that client that we're speaking to, is kind of what does their dream client look like, and then we run an analysis to find out where they are. Then essentially we pick whatever that traffic channel is, whether it's SEO or Google AdWords or Facebook ads or Instagram or YouTube or whatever the channel is, and then we partner that with like a high-performing sales funnel that gets basically people coming in, then it educates them and pretty much gets them to reach out when they're kind of ready, willing, and able to do business with you.
And how have those tools changed since you started? Because obviously the internet changes just daily, and people like you have to stay across it for your clients.
Yeah, look, it does. I guess one of the biggest notable changes, I would say, is that 4 or 5 years ago, really the major player in the space was pretty much just Google. They kind of were running the monopoly on traffic online. And what we've seen, across our portfolio of hundreds of clients over the years is that Facebook is definitely getting a much bigger market share, and it's kind of slowly eating away into Google's market share. And it's really providing a fantastic channel for a lot of other businesses to find their prospects that aren't particularly searching on Google and looking for them.
And just quickly, while we're talking about Facebook, I think it's fascinating that digital marketing, we're talking about Facebook as much as we are Google now, as you say. Do you often still get surprised by the reaction from clients when you tell them how targeted you can be on Facebook with demographics, location, and the literal pinpoint location you can put against your marketing?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, I guess with a lot of business owners, still, when Facebook ads comes up in conversation, people are business owners in particular, living in like a bubble and thinking, oh, look, my kind of clients, they're just not on Facebook. When the reality is that there's 17 million active Facebook accounts in Australia. Wow. So there's pretty much no one that you cannot reach through Facebook these days. And like you mentioned, in terms of like the accuracy and the targeting, you can literally find out pretty much anything about anybody using Facebook's pixel and then specifically target them ads, when they're in that stage of the buying cycle.
Well, whether you're a small business, medium business, large business, if you're listening to this and thinking, hang on a minute, what am I doing with my digital marketing? How can people get in touch with King Kong, mate?
Sure, just go to kingkong.com.au. We've got, lots of free resources and reports. There's a report on our homepage that gives you 5 ways to double your sales.
Sabri Suby, founder of King Kong digital marketing agency, kingkong.com.au. Thanks for your time.
No problems. Thank you, Trevor.